Good morning, everybody. Need coffee.
You cafefe?
Cafefe.
Cafefe?
Somebody bring me cafefe.
Anyways, today what we're doing, we're installing a CXRacing radiator into the Miata. So this is the radiator. It actually came in an official CXRacing box. That's kind of cool. It wasn't like some ghetto, you know, Amazon box. So that's a nice touch. And it actually says on the edge of the box, basically it's a 90 to 97 radiator for the Miatas. So kind of a nice touch. We need to hire like a intern to go get us coffee and stuff.
Oh, yes.
We lost it. It's okay. We need to like directly solder this into the where the Mazda airflow sensor used to plug into. This is the GM IAT sensor, so we'll have to fix that. I mean, it works, but just not proper. You know, the car's supposed to be proper, right?
This Miata is being built properly.
Okay, so I just got back from Paradise, or condo, and I've been driving highways. In order to get the upper hose off, what we're going to do is actually take the radiator cap off. It's been cooling for a little bit, so hopefully it's still not hot. I swear to God, that's yourself. So basically, we're just going to take the cap off so we can release the pressure that's inside, so we can get this hose clamp off easily. You know,
all right, guys.
Who does that? I'm gonna move the fuck over here.
Here's the fun part. Ready? I'm gonna use a piece of pliers.
It's not gonna fly off.
All right, we're good. We're good. Why would you use plastic? It's gonna melt right through it.
You can do it, Dale.
This coolant smells disgusting. I don't know why. It just does.
Do you have new hoses?
No. These hoses are fine. Don't fix when they're broken. That's a true story. Oh yeah, so I always have a problem with always having either both two left gloves or two right gloves. So as you can see, we had to improvise a little bit. Still works though, just gotta use the left hand more than the right hand. So that's off. So while he's doing that, before we actually move the radiator, we need to jack the car up and drain the coolant out. And I believe there's a stock coolant drain plug. Most time they're broken. Luckily this car's been pretty much well maintained, so I think we have good luck and the drain plug's gonna be intact. So I'm gonna go ahead and jack the car up so we can get to the drain plug.
It's leaning towards the curb.
All right, boys, we got the tray off. This thing is terrible. What? Gotta rock the merch. Look at that. The drain plug is right here. We're gonna go ahead and take that out if it focuses. Wow, I got lucky. Look at that. It didn't fall in.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, it smells like rancid cat piss, dude.
So bad.
Ugh.
It smells like a bad seafood.
Because somebody just doesn't like seafood.
All right, so now the radiator comes out. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna get splashed already, bro.
I might be able to get it in the car.
Come on.
Clip in.
Stinks, doesn't it?
Clip in the few moments later.
A few moments later.
Okay, so quick note before everyone starts commenting about how the wheels magically disappeared. The reason for that, Zach's Jeep broke down, so he's borrowing the Miata for a couple days, and I was thinking, why should I let him have the $500 tires?
Why should I let him have the
Yeah, exactly. So we put the drift spares back on. They're fine. They're pretty much road legal. Anyways, 5 seconds before I got coolant in my eyes, I was thinking, I should go get safety glasses. So now I got safety glasses on.
Alright, Mr. Safety, pull the radiator.
He's gonna get the same as I watch.
Pull the radiator up.
All right, so we had to transfer the little washer, the little bushings over. Okay, so we had to transfer both the bushing and the bushing. We're almost done.
It needs to come up on the side.
All right, guys, we got the radiator in. It fits pretty good. Getting it in was kind of a pain in the ass. All right, so we put the cover back on, but there is a little mount on the bottom. There's 2 of them, and we had to actually kind of bend it a little bit. We got the radiator in for the most part, and then I had to take a hammer and hammer it in to where it finally just kind of sat. So FYI, it takes a little bit of bending and hammering and stuff like that. So next what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be installing a proper part. Took it out of the box. So basically what this does is this is the hose, the top hose for the radiator. We're gonna cut it. Maybe take a little bit off because this will add some distance to it. But we're gonna cut it, put it in the middle, and put a coolant temp sensor right there. So we have a secondary coolant temp reading, which is pretty sweet. So. All right, guys, we got the coolant gauge wired up. That was a bit of a pain. Zach's working on getting the pillar gauge holder screwed in. So we're gonna go ahead and fill the radiator up. Water absorbs heat better than antifreeze does, and most people just run 50-50, but since it's summer, we're gonna be running more like a 70-30 ratio. So what we're doing, we're putting a gallon of distilled water in first. We're gonna top it off with this 50-50 mix. So the reason why you can't run straight water, it has a lower boiling point than antifreeze. So actually adding the antifreeze to the water increases the boiling point. And also the antifreeze adds some anti-corrosive properties to it, which helps too. Don't spill it. Enter dramatic music. So we got the coolant in, got the temperature gauge installed for the most part. Joe's hooking it up. I know we made a video on this ages ago, like how to do this on the original Miata, and there was a lot of questions regarding how to wire the temp sensor. So refer to the instructions.
Top part, the small post goes to the gauge. The bottom of it goes to the block.
Yeah, there's a rubber retainer in between, guys, so make note of that. So anyways, we got the positive part going up here around the firewall into our good little mystery hole there that the vacuum line wideband runs into, and Zach is working on that. I got everything wired up. He's making sure everything is all zip tied in. What he's doing is he's doing cable management for the most part. He's just zip tying everything, making sure whenever we're slamming gears and being Mustangs, you gotta make sure your foot doesn't rip out any of the wires. So that's what he's doing, and so far pretty good. So what the hell, Joe?
That was the batteries up to the camera.
And our camera that we're filming on is on life support because somebody, this guy, forgot to charge it last night. So, all right, first start in 3, 2, 1. He's using his hand as a clutch. Look at this. Look at that.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Cut it. What's hitting?
Fan.
What's the fan hitting on? Fan's hitting something.
It's hitting the radiator itself. Oh.
Okay, we got everything installed. We had to take the radiator back out because the fan on the passenger side was rubbing. We need to go, preferably get 2 slim fans, but definitely just 1 slim fan for sure on this side. It idles all right. It idles with AC on about 220, which is too hot for my liking, but we gotta change that out. So we gotta add the fan, but everything's working. So we'll see you in a few days. If you have any questions, comment below. Again, the radiator, so far so good. It took a little bit of bending and hammering and a lot of sweat and tears. Yeah, it's very hot to get that thing in. So have a great one, guys. We'll see y'all next time. Probably won't be posting this until 2 in the morning. So later.